Opposition Chief Whip Teixeira is calling out the APNU-AFC coalition government for what she deems as an evolving pattern of involvement of selected non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and civil society organizations, CSOs, based on government's need for window dressing and like-mindedness. According to her, the exclusive, non-participatory form of government is being camouflaged by the government's policy of social cohesion. She said the People's Progressive Party, PPP, following its Congress, agreed that the United Nations Development Programme's UNDP Diplomatic Corps would be called upon in relation to the coalition's social cohesion policy and other programs being financed by UNDP.
Social cohesion, as I said, is a camouflage for the selection of only those that they feel are safe, politically correct according to them, to be able to sit at their table. Anybody else who has different views are excluded.
Teixeira pointed to a recently released Transparency Institute Guyana Inc. TIGI report, which cites examples of accountability failures, cover-ups, breakdown of procurement laws, and other flaws which vindicate the PPP's position regarding the government.
The government shrouds itself in secrecy. Their lack of accessibility, visibility is part of their mantle of ensuring that they protect themselves from being exposed to the views of other people. So much so that the president himself has not had any engagement with the press corps or all the press corps since he has taken office, except on one occasion, and instead shrouds himself and protects himself behind selected press people that he will meet on once a week at public interest. This trend that we are seeing of lack of transparency and accountability has now evolved into a pattern of governments in the way the government is managed as well as in the legislature. Nothing will be revealed unless they're caught, exposed, and then information is extracted, almost like a tooth being pulled, in snippets.
According to the opposition chief whip, over the 19 months of the government's rule, some 26 scandals were documented, with numbers 27 and 28 emerging. This alone, Teixeira believes, is an indictment of the government and the levels of corruption and abuse of power it will stoop to satiate themselves and their electoral financiers and cronies. Given all that has been said, she is echoing a call for a united movement of all, including civil society, trade unions, women's organizations, among others, to halt the further entrenchment of an authoritarian, undemocratic regime. For Newsroom, Stacey Carmichael.